Hey everybody, happy Friday. Just wanted to talk a little bit about vitamin D and its role in the autoimmune community. What I mean specifically is how vitamin D can act as a natural steroid to help some of us who have been taking a more traditional route to deal with our chronic pain more naturally. And the reason that I love, pardon my quarantine hair, the reason that I love vitamin D is because this time of year, it's naturally abundant. I mean, now I say that, and it is currently raining where I'm at, but generally speaking, late spring and early summer, it's very abundant. The UV level is high, so the vitamin D levels are higher. And depending on your skin tone, you don't have to spend as much time outside as you normally would, say, in other months of the year, but we're going to anyway because it's just warmer and nobody wants to stay inside when it's nice. So the interesting thing about people with chronic pain and specifically autoimmune conditions is that they're chronically low in vitamin D. And so there are very few, at least on the holistic side, that will not supplement, even in warmer periods of the year. For instance, my naturopath during most of the year, because I live in the South now, so she may do things a little bit different this winter. But when I was in Kansas City, she had me on 10,000 IUs of the vitamin D3 drops. And then when it gets to this time of year where there's more sun and I'm out for more than 20 minutes a day, which is pretty much every day that it's sunny, then she titrated me down to 3,000. The reason that that's important, besides the fact that we're chronically low, is it does act as a natural steroid, which is amazing if you look at the typical side effects of synthetic steroids. It and there's literally, I've done this now for about a year, maybe a year and a half, zero side effects other than feeling better. And someone with my condition, my label is either lupus or rheumatoid arthritis. We deal with chronic pain and fibromyalgia a lot. And not to say that other ones don't, I just can only speak for my symptoms. But there are days where I would be in bed and I can't get up and it hurts to do anything. It hurts to lay down, it hurts to stand up, it just hurts. And when I realized that there was a more natural way to do things, I mean, there are other things that I'm doing, but I'm speaking specifically right now about vitamin D. When I recognized that supplementing my outside time with vitamin D3 was something that I could do, it helped me tremendously. I still do have days where I can only manage it so far before I have to take something a little stronger for it. But 90 to 95% of the time, I'm doing it naturally. And that's huge because a lot of us are told when we get a diagnosis that includes chronic pain is that we're going to have to be on this medication or that medication for the rest of our lives. And that's not to say at some point I won't have to go back on it. But quite honestly, my rheumatologist told me that the only thing that the medication that I was on does is slows progression. It doesn't stop progression. It doesn't heal me. It doesn't work with my body, right? Because it's not a natural process. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't take it if that's what your doctor thinks is best for you and your numbers and your labs indicate that you are still in a high inflammatory state, then yeah, that's something that you should look at. But I'm saying for me, that currently my numbers are low, my disease activity is low, and even my rheumatologist had to admit it was what I was doing naturally. So all that to say, vitamin D plays a huge role, or can play a huge role, in healing autoimmune pain naturally, because it does act symbiotically with the body to create a natural steroid-like effect. And anybody that's been in chronic pain and has had to go in for a steroid shot, I used to do it, knows that it causes brittle bones, it causes all sorts of problems, but it's effective. And that's why a lot of people stay on them. So that's my kind of 411 on that. I hope it's helpful for you. And if you have any thoughts on that, I would love to hear about it, especially if you're someone that's dealing with chronic pain or in the autoimmune space, because I am looking for, always looking and learning at different perspectives in this space, especially as it pertains to doing things more naturally. Okay, my hair is getting super crazy. The more rain happens, so I'm gonna get off here. I hope that you have an awesome day. I hope that whatever's happening for you, that you are taking care of yourself first, because you can't take care of others unless you're taking care of you first. Okay? All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.